welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look for you guys. It's going to be perfect for girls' night out, date night, or a holiday party of some sort. You may recall from a few weeks back I did a Instagram stories poll with 4 different makeup looks, and I asked you guys to choose your top pick and I would recreate it using clean, non-toxic beauty products. Got a ton of feedback on that and so many people voted for pretty much all of them quite equally. So I thought it'd be great to do a series recreating some really beautiful, dramatic, and interesting makeup looks using clean, non-toxic beauty products. In today's video, I will be recreating the purple shimmery smoked out eyeshadow look that Selena Gomez was wearing using all products that you can find on Socialite Beauty's website. As per usual, I'll leave all the products linked down below and it will direct you to the Socialite Beauty website. You guys can purchase it all and then recreate this look, or you guys can pick and choose some products that maybe you want to add to your collection because you like the way it looked. Without further ado, let's get into the makeup look. I will post the photo right here so you guys can see as reference. So that is a makeup look we'll be recreating today. I do want to say that I've already prepped my skin with skincare. I've already cleansed, add a serum and a moisturizer, and I've also already applied my foundation and my concealer. Just because I really want to focus on the eyes and the rest of the face for the makeup look, I wanted to kind of skip the part that would include my base. So you guys can go ahead and start off with any foundation and concealer you want and then continue on with this tutorial. If you prefer to do your eyeshadow before you do your foundation, you can do the eyeshadow first and then apply your foundation and go on with the rest of the face products. So we are going to be starting off with the eyes. The palette I actually will be using is this Glow Skin Beauty eyeshadow palette in the color Moonstruck. So this is the name of the eyeshadow palette. It's this beautiful eyeshadow palette. It's got some purples and some matte browns and creams and everything. So this will be kind of like our base palette that we'll be using to recreate the makeup look. But I also have a couple other products that I will be using to really get that Selena Gomez makeup look. One of the things I noticed in the photo is that she has a bit of a warm color in the crease, almost like there was a transition shade applied, and there's no warm color in that eyeshadow palette. So I will be using the Lolo bronzer in the shade Miami Beach. This is the lightest shade bronzer from Lolo. So I will actually be using this in my crease as a nice transition shade. So I'm going in with a large fluffy brush, packing that bronzer onto my brush, and I'm just going to start applying that color right into my crease. Sorry if the lighting's weird, you guys. Honestly, I'm using all artificial light because it's 4 o'clock, or like not even, it's close to 4. And it's already dark outside. It's crazy. So I'm sweeping that bronzer into my crease. It's gonna warm up the crease, add a nice transition shade. The rest of the eye look is quite cool tone, so having this warm bronzer in the crease will be a nice touch just to kind of neutralize the rest of the eye look. Alright, there we go. Honestly, on my everyday makeup routine, this is what I do. I will literally just buff in a bronzer into my crease, but that's not what we're doing today. We're doing a full recreation, so let's continue. Okay, so looking at the photo, I'm gonna go in with the dark shade first, which is the shade that she has kind of on her outer portion of her lid and into the crease a little bit. And so for that, I will be using the Glow palette. I'm going to be taking this top brown shade at the top here. This is in the shade Espresso. So I'm going to take a small pointed detailed crease brush. I'm going to pack that eyeshadow onto the brush. So I'm going to start off by kind of like cutting into the crease and kind of cutting that V shape out. Okay, now I'm going to be really packing that shadow along the lash line and outer third of my eye. So let's just do the exact same thing on the other eyelid. Okay, it's going to look a little bit crazy, you guys, but I'm going to go back in with that initial fluffer brush And I'm going to add a little bit more of the Miami Beach bronzer onto that brush and just blend that back into my crease and diffuse that espresso shade. You can really tell in the photo that the darkest color is very smoked at the lash line. Okay, so let's move on to the purple part. I am going to be applying with my finger this medium shimmery purple in the shade Muse, and I'm just going to be packing that onto my eyelid with my finger just to get the most pigmentation and intensity. Then I'm going in with the shade right next to it, which is Fate. It's a bit more of a bluey purple, and then kind of applying that right into the center of my eyelid. I'm going to take like a relatively clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it all together. Okay, so you can kind of see that we're losing a little bit of the intensity right along the lash line. So I'm going to go in with a very small pointed detailer brush and start packing that espresso shade back into the lash line. I'm kind of applying it into like a V shape on the outer part of my eye. Okay, so to add a little bit of light back into the eye look, we are going to be using a small little fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying this shade, which is kind of like a light pinky-ish color, and I'm going to apply that onto the brow bone. And also into the inner corner. For that, I will be using the Ritual Defy eye suit in Pixis. White, but it's like this iridescent, has got some like purpley pink and blue pigments in it. That is just going to completely change the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using this small flat concealer brush to apply the product. Just because it's a cream product, it's much easier to use a nice dense concealer brush. So I've got the product on my finger, on my brush. Just kind of bring that into the inner corner as well. So really bringing out that purple color from underneath. So to be able to smudge the rest of the eyeshadow underneath the eyes, I'm just going to clean up the mess we have here, and then I'm going to smudge along the bottom portion of my eyelid. I'm just going to take the teeniest bit of concealer. This is just the Clove Hallow concealer in the shade 2, and I'm applying that to a concealer brush. And this is what I'm going to use to kind of help define and sharpen that eye look. This kind of flat foundation brush and just blending that down and out. Now we have to go in to the bottom portion of my eye. I'm going to take another really small detailed brush, go in with a mix of espresso and Fate, which is that darker shimmery purple, and smudge that on my lash line. All right, so there is the eye makeup look. I'm just going to apply some mascara. So I'm using the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. This is a great mascara. Adds lots of definition, length. There we go. Take a clean brush and kind of just sweep under my eye. So now we're going to warm up the face. Selena Gomez has a really warm makeup look to the rest of her face. Got a warm bronze going on, a nice pink blush, and that really helps to warm up the rest of the makeup look. So I'm going to go in with that Miami Beach bronzer from Lolo and just start warming up my face. Just kind of bronzing up the perimeter of my face in nice circular motions. She's also got a really bronzed nose, so I'm just gonna fluff the bronzer onto my nose. So now I'm going to be applying some blush. I am using the Lolo Tickled Pink blush. Really pretty nudie pink blush, very similar to the color that Selena Gomez was wearing. Smiling and applying it to the apples of my cheeks. And then just blending it back into that bronzer. This also has a little bit of shimmer, so it adds a beautiful radiance. And then I'm also going to apply a little bit of the blush to my nose and forehead and chin. Alright, for a little extra radiance, she doesn't really have like a pop of highlight. She really just has like this beautiful glowing fresh skin. So I'm using the RMS Living Luminizer, and I'm applying that right to the tip of my nose, kind of between my eyebrows and onto my forehead, onto the cheekbones, the Cupid's bow, a bit on the chin. Quickly fill in my brows. So there are the brows. To complete the look, we are going to be using lips. I have the 100% pure matte lipstick in Pink Canyon. Selena Gomez in the makeup look has a nice peachy pink nudie lip. So this is coming off quite peachy, but to kind of mute it down, I'm going to be using the Clove Hallow lip gloss. This is in the shade Angelic. And she's got a nice glossy lip. Adds a beautiful gloss. And then her lips are really like popping. So I'm actually going to go back in with the RMS Living Luminizer and just pat that onto my lips, right kind of on the center. For a nice plumped look. This is the completed makeup look, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think it turned out pretty well. Obviously, it's not going to be to a T, but I did what would kind of look best with my eye shape, and try to best recreate the colors that were shown in the photo. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Big thank you to Socialite Beauty for collaborating with me on this makeup look. All of the products used can be found down below on Socialite Beauty's website. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys recreate this look, definitely take a photo, send it to me on direct message on Instagram, or post it, even better, and just tag me in it. And I would be so thrilled to see you guys recreate this look. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos, then definitely hit the subscribe button.